Battle Ginga breakdown. Alright, GFDS footwork breakdown in the Capoeira Luta system is really simple, but very elaborate. Each component fits together to give you a really concise formula to be able to close that distance, to go from that center line, depending on what type of engagement you're going into, or what kind of engagement you're trying to disengage from. So being able to go from the center line, which is basically that line right here, which is this, from my center mass to your center mass. That shoulder line, the S line, is any time I move off of the line of traffic, be it going diagonally, or straight laterally, or diagonally to the rear. So the star drill is a GFDS drill to get our angles correct. So when you're looking at your mat, for example, if you use a mat, or you can just take down a grid with 4 points and then a center point, just ad lib from there. So what we're looking at is forward and back, diagonally and back. You switch your lead, or actually you lead switch, which is a very specific strategic footwork pattern. And then you go diagonal and back. You hit your laterals, and then you switch to the opposites. Bases or platform, the step and slide, the slide and step, the pendulum step, and the push shuffle. So all of those are the first 4 patterns of footwork that we teach down here at the Tactical Survival Combat Academy. So we're going to be utilizing those 4 primarily. Link those together. Okay, so those are going to make up the filler when we need to close that distance. We're going to link that. The jag step is going to play a very important role, which is basically your modified pendulum step. So then the primary delivery system is this piece right here. Alright, the Ginga. You have that traditional Ginga, or the contemporary Ginga, properly known as, should be known as. When it's taught in one format pretty much, and then over time you're supposed to basically be able to develop the footwork diversity that you see in the holders. All right. Well, what we do is we take that Ginga and we break it apart in Capoeira da Luta. We break it into 4 primary footwork patterns: the V, the F, the X, and the 6 step. So all of this stuff it makes up our delivery system, but the Battle Ginga itself is based upon your switch step, which is utilizing any art that has devastating kicking. I'm not talking about hop switching and all that stuff you see in like taekwondo, but switch stepping, all right, switching and kicking, switching and firing, and as well as your basic b-boy footwork, which is what we call top rocking. So when you put all of that together, and that is what gives you, in concise, the Battle Ginga. So we're going to go over here and we're going to break this stuff down. All right. So